Okay, hi. So today is World Down Syndrome Day, and we were going to come to school and read a book, but we couldn't do that. So here we are at home. So we have Julia, big sister, and Elizabeth, little sister who happens to have Down syndrome. So we are going to read a book called Hannah's Super Down Syndrome Powers. Okay. My name is Hannah, and I have magical powers. Yes, that is your doll. And your doll has Down syndrome. So I might not actually live in a real castle or have a magic wand, but that doesn't mean I don't have superpowers. My superpowers come from my Down syndrome abilities. And my Down syndrome abilities come from an extra chromosome. I know what you're thinking. What in the world are chromosomes? And how did I end up with an extra? And how does the number even matter?
It matters a lot.
So this is your chromosomes and 21. Free copies of the 21st
They
chromosome.
matter a lot.
They matter a lot. Chromosomes are tiny little strands, like threads. They are so small you can only see them with a very powerful microscope. And they are in every cell living in everything, like me and you, and even cats and dogs.
Oh, yeah?
Chromosomes tell your body how to grow. Most people have 23 pairs. A pair means 2, and that makes 46 total. But kids with Down syndrome have an extra one on the 21st chromosome, which gives them 47. This changed the way my body and brain developed. And poof, I have superpowers. She is in her room with her dolls. She likes dolls and coloring, just like Elizabeth likes dolls and coloring. Did you know that most kids with Down syndrome have certain things in common, like almond-shaped eyes and a somewhat flatter profile for our faces makes it look similar? Some of us even have a stringle-shaped line across our palms, but not Elizabeth. Both boys and girls can have Down syndrome, but it's not scary and you can't catch it. Kids with Down syndrome are just like kids without Down syndrome. We are more alike than we are different. My first superpower is I'm a super fun friend. I love fun and I love friends. And if you're playing or having a good time, I want to join you at birthday parties and play dates and using my imagination. I love swinging and dancing and dolls and puzzles and crafts and art and singing. Elizabeth loves to sing.
Puzzles, crafts, and art.
Yeah.
And dolls, of course.
Helpful hint for friends. When your friend with Down syndrome wants to play and laugh, she wants to be a good friend, so be a good friend to her. Sometimes you might have to show her how to share or take turns. You have to do that with a lot of people though, huh? Some kids don't know how to take turns very well. And she can't keep up, be patient. If anyone is unkind to your friend, always stick up for her. So we're gonna go, so Elizabeth doesn't have really a lot of words, but we do signs. So let's show the sign for eat. Eat. Elizabeth, can you show the sign for eat? Eat. Let's show the sign for all done. All done. Done. How about more? More, Elizabeth. If you want more or something. More. No, more. How about the sign for thank you? Thank you. And how about the sign for please? And Elizabeth's favorite sign? Cookie. What's the sign for cookie, Elizabeth? Show us the sign for cookie. Cookie. How about grapes? Can you show us the sign for grapes? Grapes. Your friend with Down syndrome usually understands what you're saying, even if it doesn't seem like it. Talk to him or her with like your other friends. Sometimes you may need to use a fewer words, but for the most part, he likes to listen to your conversation. If your friend is young and has a hard time using words, learn to say some simple sign language. And Elizabeth, not right now, but now Elizabeth is working with a device to help her be able to speak. Okay, the power of love. Let's see. Elizabeth sometimes likes to hug people, but if you don't want to hug, you just say no thank you. Super sensory controller. Every person has a sensory system. The system is part of how we hear, taste, and smell, and even more. When it comes to sensory issues, kids with Down syndrome can be seekers, avoiders, or a little bit of both. Seekers don't get enough sensory information, and they might spin and rock, enjoy bright lights. Avoiders get too much sensory information or overwhelmed. Sometimes Elizabeth doesn't like loud sounds, and she might wear headphones or put her hands on her ears. Let's see. Super sidekicks. Here we go. Super sidekicks.
I'm super excited.
Yes. I started walking and talking later than other kids. And my team has been with me since I was little. My 3 favorite sidekicks are my therapists. My physical therapist, Mr. O'Brien, helps me with gross motor skills. We work on balance and muscle strength. We practice riding a bike and walking up and down stairs, and I need to learn how to jump. We're working on that too. My occupational therapist, Miss Gibbs, helps me with my fine motor skills. These are the little movements I do with my hands and activities. My speech pathologist,
Like Miss Dixon.
Miss Dixon, that's right, helps me with sign language and using my device.
Actually, Miss Dixon.
Eventually, yes, I will be able to do most things like other kids. It just takes me a little,
Miss Dixon.
yes. Fabulous flexibility. You may see me fold myself up. I can get into all kinds of crazy positions. I like to sit with my legs crossed and my feet pulled up where I can see them. My body is so loose and relaxed that my mom sometimes says I look like a pretzel. Technically, that's called hypertonia. It's a big word, but it means lack of tone. See, there she is being flexible. And Elizabeth loves to be flexible.
Am I doing it? I think I
A
am.
tremendous stubborn streak. If I don't want it to happen, it's not going to happen. I can be super duper stubborn, well, most of the time.
I'm super flexible.
My mom says with a little coaxing, my mind can be changed. Sometimes I'll flop on the ground. Unless I'm scared because I don't understand what's going on and I don't know how to tell you, or I don't think I can do an activity. Then good luck with that. Caring and compassion. Caring and compassion shows how much I love to be kind. If someone is upset, I might make a sign for cry and go give them a hug and a kiss. When I'm sorry about something, I'll make this sign saying sorry.
This is the sign for
Medical
sorry.
matters. Kids with Down syndrome can have many medical issues. Some are healthy, but have developmental delays. I have a scar going down my chest. This is Elizabeth has a scar on her chest because she had a teeny little hole in her teeny little heart when she was born, and they had to fix it up. Kind of like with a Band-Aid. And they fixed it up, and she's been great ever since. She takes medicine for her thyroid. Says that doesn't work so well either, but she'll be just fine. Here's another picture. Brilliant and beautiful blessings. My parents weren't so sure of what to expect when they found out I was on the way, but they had no idea what a treasure I would be. An important part of the family, as all children are very important treasures and parts of the family.
I'm the flexiblest one.
I'm so much like my sister and other kids my age that sometimes Mom forgets all about my superpowers. She says I'm sweet and smart and eager to learn, gentle, kind, and loving, and the most beautiful gift. She may have mentioned the word strong-willed and stubborn, but it's all good.
Hi.
So think about what some of your superpowers might be. Maybe you can teach Elizabeth some of your superpowers. My amazing superpowers can bring frustrating challenges. I can sometimes have to work real hard to get easy everyday things done. But really, I'm just like other kids. I love my family and friends. I love to have fun. I enjoy movies, games, toys, books, music, and my imagination and having a good time. Like you, I have worth, value, purpose, incredible talent, and so much potential. Down syndrome is only a part of me. Every kid needs to know that they are wonderfully made. It is important to encourage each other. Let's look for ways to make each other feel special. Now that I'm feeling encouraged and empowered, my super self is going to dance and laugh and sing and play princess in my backyard with my puppy.
Can I go get the device?
Got right now.
It's right over there.
Thank you.